Go.
Hi, I'm Delma. This is Adrienne. And this is Buddy Holly. He's our in-house possum. And the reason Buddy is in here is because Buddy was raised by a different rehabber, and then when he was released, something actually attacked him and he came back. And he really just didn't seem to have the life skills to make it on his own outside, right?
Yes.
So, and he really became a house favorite. And so we thought that Buddy would be perfect to tell everybody about how awesome possums are, right? So what do you say, Adrienne? How many ticks a season do they eat?
I think it's like basically they eat up to like 1,000 ticks, and that's kind of like their main diet, and it's great to have around these parts because there's just so much ticks around, and it's just protecting, and everyone's usually scared of them, but they really have like they're good to have in your yard. They're good to have around. They're scavengers, so they clean up the roads. And they're just, they don't have a very long lifespan, which is unfortunate. They only live about 3 years. But, they take advantage of those 3 years.
They do. They call them nature's pest control because they eat a lot of insects and other small rodents, which I really don't want to say that, but it's true.
Slugs
They do it.
and snails that might ruin your garden. They tend to favor them.
They also don't ever get rabies, really. Like 95%, they wouldn't get rabies.
They have
So-
a very low body temperature.
Yes, so they're really not good hosts for rabies. So that's also a plus. So when you see them, people think, oh, it might have rabies. You should, of course, never go up to a wild animal and just touch it. But if they were sick or injured, you wouldn't have to be afraid of trying to help it and bring it here. Because if it's a mama, because possums are North America's only marsupial. So, and if you know what a marsupial is, it's like a kangaroo. They carry their babies in their pouches. So when the babies are born from the first womb, they're about the size of a bumblebee or a bean, right? And then that takes about 2 weeks of gestation, give or take a couple of days, and they go up into the secondary womb, which is the pouch, and they attach to a nipple. There's 13 nipples, so 13 of those little beans are going to make it up into the pouch, and then they stay in there for about 2 months. About 2 months, give or take, a couple of days here and there. And they are absolutely perfection when they're babies. Perfection. So we might be a little biased on them, right? Yeah. So want to see some of those? Okay. Come on. We can show you, maybe I'll show them the ones up front first because they're smaller and then a little bigger. What do you think of that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. We're coming to the babies. So once they climb out of the mom's pouch, they're about this size when they start, but they still need their moms. So the thing is, for these guys, their moms, unfortunately, died, got hit by a car probably. So these little guys, although that they could probably start to drink some things on their own and maybe eat, they would still be dependent on their mother. So they are still getting fed here. I think they're at what, twice a day? 3 times a day for these guys?
3 times a day.
3 times a day for these little guys.
And what do they eat?
Right now they're eating formula. So it's a special formula that we buy for juvenile mammals.
Are they fed out of an eyedropper?
They are fed, actually possums, because their mother's teats are very long and it kind of goes down their throat, we feed them actually through a syringe with a long tube that we insert down their throat.
Wow.
Because that's more their natural. They wouldn't just go up to a little nipple like you feed like a baby squirrel, even a baby raccoon, baby woodchuck. They put their little hands on and they start drinking it. Oh yeah, but he's pooping on me. Oh. Okay.
Okay. That's Facebook Live.
Unscripted.
Unscripted. Sometimes you get pooped on by a possum.
No, every day in my life you get pooped on by something.
We're getting more viewers, so. Do you want a break or this is life?
So Adrienne, so now that I've been pooped on, Adrienne will show you the next stage of the baby possums that we have and their size.
Okay.
Okay.
Take it away, Adrienne.
I'm good. I didn't get pooped on. Okay.
Right, I'm gonna go put Buddy back now because this is live, folks.
Here we have some a little bit older, And these guys were all from different parents, but they were able to be, when they're the same size, you can put them together. You do have to be careful for bullying and make sure that they're properly fed. Sometimes there can be cannibalism, unfortunately. So these guys are in their little house, these little nests that people made for us. They're coming in great use. And here's a little baby right here. You can see they got full teeth. They're much more aware, and they play possum a lot. And they're eating solid food on their own. They no longer need formula or mom's milk. And yeah, so then this is like, they have a more cage. We always give them some stimulation, like trees and branches to climb on. And they have like heat and warm and nice to try to keep everything soft for them. And,
How long before those get released?
these guys, we usually put them outside when they're a little over 200 grams.
Okay.
And then they get released when they're probably about like double that size. Then we release them. They just have to be able to forage on their own and make sure they're eating healthy, they're gaining weight, climbing. We make sure that they can climb, so they're important to these guys. And then they're on their way, and we tend to will find either where they came from, if it's safe, as long as it wasn't like a dog or cat attack. And then we'll send them on their way to either someone's backyard or another place, and get to have their little lives.
And-
but they'll all separate. They won't stay together.
And we have a couple of questions. Will they won't stay together, so they'll separate.
No, they'll separate. Yeah, possums are pretty solitary. The only time that you really see them together is when mom has all her babies on her.
Excellent. And do you have a mom here that they could see?
Yes, we do. We have a mom possum that was hit by a car, and she had a fracture to her nasal area and her jaw, but it just so happened that it healed okay. She does have like an eye that's missing, but she's doing great, and these are her babies. And when they were in her, they were little tiny little beans. They were really small. And we didn't know how many actually were in there. We kept thinking there was 3, but there was actually 5. And yeah, she's a great mom, and she takes care of them, and she was very cooperative with letting us count them and making sure that they were clean. She was cleaning them herself, even with a fractured jaw, which is amazing. And that's her with her little babies.
And will they all be released together?
They will all be released together, yes. The babies may stay with her, depending on how big they are, and if they keep up. But it's not really necessary. I mean, even at this stage, you tend to see them alone by themselves at this age. They're very quick to be independent, and they're survivors.
All right. Anything else you want to tell us about possums?
They're perfect.
You know, when you see them out during the day this time of year, it's not because they have something going on and they're disease. They sometimes come out because they're carrying babies and they're in, mating, and they need more food and supplements. So that's why you might see them out at times that you might be scared because they're out. We get calls like that a lot where someone said, "Oh, it's not normal. This is a nocturnal animal." That's not true. During baby season, raccoons, foxes, possums, they all come out during the day to feed.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks.